Three, two, one, ghost. Hey, you pussy face cocksuckers. Welcome to 3, 2, 1, Ghost. I'm your host with the silent G, Kyle, and as always, joined by my pal Natalie. Hey, Natalie, how are you?
Doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. I see on your Zoom screen you changed your name to Serial Mom. That's fun.
I did. I'm a mom, so I figured it'd be good.
Are you a serial mom though? My understanding is that you need, well, actually, I learned something today. I looked up how many people need to be involved for the serial
Hmm.
tag. There's only two.
Yeah, I was like, it's only two. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say on recording.
Welcome to 3, 2, 1, Ghost, everybody. Hey, I'm not gonna say shit. Welcome to 3, 2, 1, Ghost, everybody. As you probably guessed by one, the title when you clicked on this episode, and two, because I already mentioned it, we are talking about the 1994. I'm not gonna call this a horror movie, but I'm happy that we're doing this.
A
Kind of more
horror
like
horror comedy.
black comedy.
Yeah, it fits black comedy better, but I'll call it a horror comedy for the sake of the podcast.
The John Waters written and directed Serial Mom.
Mhm.
Um, Industry legend John Waters.
Oh, yes.
Not so much in the horror field necessarily, but I mean, he was in
Hmm.
Seed of Chucky and is in the third
Hmm.
season of the
Hmm.
Chucky show. So
Yep. Yep. Yep.
love that. Spoiler alert, he plays like the creator of the good guy doll, and I guess I just couldn't have picked anyone better.
I think that's perfect, but you did spoil it for me because I actually haven't finished it.
You didn't know that? Fuck,
I didn't know
sorry.
that. See, that's why you keep running your fucking mouth.
Jeez. Hey, you know what? It's better than wearing white shoes after Labor Day.
That's true. But you know what? It's been long enough that that's my own fault.
But I could totally see spoiling a movie being something that absolutely would get me on the fucking hit list of Beverly, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I This is fun. Beverly is our serial mom. She's played by Kathleen Turner, who we
I
love.
love her.
Um I don't know if I've seen enough with her, and I don't know how much horror she's done to call her industry legend, but I do love her very much.
I don't know that she's really in a lot of horror, but I've seen a lot of her like older, I shouldn't say like I guess all of her movies are for the most part older, but a lot of 80s and 90s Kathleen Turner, like
Yeah.
Romancing the Stone.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
With Michael Douglas, who watching this, I was getting some Falling Down vibes. Do you ever see that movie with Michael
Yeah.
Douglas?
Hmm.
Yeah. Only I root for her way more than, you root for that guy
Yeah,
in
I
Falling
always
Down,
root for
right?
her.
Oh yeah. And so does everybody in town,
Yep.
really, as we're
Yeah.
seeing on this. Fuck the justice system. Who cares? I mean, we already knew largely the justice system is a little bit of a joke, but I, maybe sometimes it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in this
There you
this
go.
movie, it works. Um, like I said, this is written and directed by John Waters. We're a John Waters fan group here.
I love him.
Arguably, this is his, I think in a lot of ways, his most maybe accessible, digestible for your run-of-the-mill audiences movie.
I would say so. I never realized because I really loved Crybaby growing up.
Hmm. That
I
was going to be
never
the other one.
realized, yeah, I never realized that that wasn't like a very well-known film, like when I got older, because I really loved it as a kid. I watched it all the time. Um, and I remember like I told my mom, I was like, oh my God, this actress is so beautiful, this blonde. I was talking about Tracy Lords. And then I couldn't have been older than like 8. And my mom told me like her whole history. And I was like, wow, I think I like her even more now.
Love that. I would get Crybaby. I'm having deja vu. I must have mentioned this before. I get Crybaby confused sometimes with that Disney Channel movie, Susie Q, with Amy Jo Johnson,
I think you have said that before. Very different vibes.
which also has Justin Whalen, who is in this movie as well.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's all getting loosey goosey flipped around in my head.
Yeah.
Um, Stacked cast in this one, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you've got obviously Kathleen Turner, who I'd mentioned, Justin Whalen, who has the same cargo pants from Child's Play 3.
He just transferred that wardrobe.
Just went right from set to set. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Obviously, you've got industry legend Matthew Lillard in this movie.
Oh, young baby Matthew Lillard.
Was this movie not essentially like an audition for Stu Macher?
Apparently, I'd never recognized those parallels. I mean, this was my first time watching this movie, so
Well, this comes out 2 years before Scream does, and he plays a teenager who is obsessed with horror, works a video store,
Mhm.
seems to have at least a fondness for murder.
Yeah,
Didn't commit any murder himself, but certainly is happy to defend was his
and
mother the murderer
and
then.
help his mom get away with murder.
Aid and abetting, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm sure would you be shocked if Kevin Williamson was watching a John Waters movie and looks and says, "All right, he's got it. Fuck, just right,
Yeah.
pencil it in.
Yeah.
I'll tell the studio."
Yeah, absolutely. I could see that.
You know, Ricky Lake, of course, who was in
Hmm.
Hairspray.
He's in everything that he makes.
Dude, Ricky Lake's fun.
I love
Um,
her.
I guess I just didn't realize how young she was when she got that show.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
only like 22, 23, and
Yeah,
I
she is very
think
young.
still is, at least I don't know, like the record or whatever you call it, but like is like the youngest person to have her own talk show.
She looked older because of the way that they dressed her, her hairstyle. Like, I think she just appeared older than I think she's always appeared older than she really was up until maybe recently. Now she looks cute. She's got like a gray bob. But oh my gosh, I watched so much Ricky Lake. I watched her show all the time after school. Yep, all of it. And I loved her. She's in Crybaby. She's in
Hmm.
Hairspray.
Hmm.
She's great. Yeah, I love Ricky Lake.
Before we get too far into this, this is a listener request, a birthday request, by the
A
way.
birthday request. Yes.
Um, as we've said before, if there was a unofficial third billing behind you first and then me second, um, it'd be our pal Vinny, your cousin Vinny.
Cousin Vinny.
Yeah. So happy to do this one for you, buddy. I was really excited. I got to see him just the other week, and I made sure
Mhm.
to watch this movie early so I could talk to him about it and get his notes. So I hope I do this episode justice. I hope that I land on a boo score that you find agreeable.
We'll see. It's hard.
It might not be 5 boos, like maybe you might be hoping.
Did you get a boost score from him so we can share that at the end?
No, I don't think I did. And I didn't tell him
Wow,
what mine was going
fail.
to be.
Well, of course not, but it would have been good to know his. He probably would give it 5 boos, knowing Vinny. Vinny either hates something or it's 5 boos. It's amazing. It's perfect. American movie classic.
Yeah. Um, yeah, this movie is, I will say I was not prepared to like this as much as
Ah.
I ended up liking it.
I was absolutely prepared to like this because Vinny and I tend to see eye to eye on comedy and then horror comedy and anything that's in the 90s, like there's very few movies that we disagree on. But I will say, for those of you who don't know Cousin Vinny, like this is a perfect example of a Cousin Vinny movie. As I was watching it, I was like, oh, this is a good encapsulation of a movie that he would choose and that we should have been watching while we were kids. I don't know why I have never seen this before.
You hadn't seen it before? I thought you had.
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
wow.
I th if I did, I maybe I watched it when I was so young, like I didn't even remember, but it felt completely brand new to me.
Yeah. I like how, I mean, I would still say probably most of the people that listen to this are people we don't know like personally,
Hmm.
Um, so it's fun to be like, oh, trust me, you're gonna love this guy. And here's how. It's
Yeah.
it's they call it, what do they call it? My wife keeps calling it like it's like a parasocial relationship, but I always say like, oh, like ghosts? Like friends with ghosts?
No.
But this idea of just like you have this relationship with someone you've never met that you only know like
Hmm.
through some media, so it's I always wonder if that's I don't know. It's just interesting to me
Yeah.
that we just talk about this dude like, oh, don't worry, he's great,
Yeah, like
which is true.
it is it is true, but yeah, I hope that, anyone who has been listening for a while hears us bring up Cousin Vinny every now and again. He was really pushing for this movie last month, but I told him, I was like, "Oh, October's a hot month. Like you're gonna need to be patient." And then he said, "It's my fucking birthday. You better cover Serial Mom." And I said, "Okay, wish granted."
Yeah, October is kind of yeah, that's like prime time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's a tough one.
Yes.
Well, gosh, here I was thinking, I was gonna have you share any memories that you had with this movie, but if you don't have any, then I guess we don't need to talk about it, huh?
No, only seeing the cover at the video store, like that movie poster is very distinct and I remember that, but yeah, I this was new for me.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I was looking at any awards that it had won. Didn't see any,
Hmm.
but the awards type of crew, they always kind of fuck over John Waters.
Yeah.
So fuck them anyway. It's the name of this awards, like the name of this award. It's some independent group called Clitrudis. It looks like clitoris. But the Clitrudis Awards, they in 1995 they did nominate Kathleen Turner for Best Actress.
Hmm. She does a great job in this. I think her performance is really fun.
Let's see who won for this one. And Judy Davis for The New Age and The Ref. Okay. Mm, I doubt it, to be honest. I mean, I've not seen either of those movies. Have you?
No.
And nothing against Judy Davis, who I don't even know if I know that much. Let me see. Not to fucking just drag her, but
I know.
hmm,
Poor Judy.
yeah, I know. Poor Judy. No, she's doing fine. She was nominated for some other stuff. 2 Oscar noms. Good for her. Well, you know what? She's not Kathleen Turner, so what can you do? But yeah, gosh. Well, then, if that's the case, I'm just happy to hop into this movie. What about you?
Yeah, let's do it.
I forget when Fargo came out. It was probably somewhere around this time. I think it's like 94, 96, something like
Mm.
that. But I just put in my notes just Fargo opening. Are you are you just legally allowed to say something's a true story when it's absolutely not a true story?
I was wondering about that. Do you have to put maybe some small disclaimer in your credits, hoping that maybe no one will read it? Or you can just, if you're inspired at all by any true story in any way, shape, or form, like maybe a woman just murdering multiple people, you can say that it's based on true events.
Yeah, because it's like based on true events, like legally, there's a lot of wiggle room there.
Yeah.
And you can even say inspired by true events, like, and it
Hmm.
feels like even more wiggle room. Like, oh man, I was
Yeah.
inspired by this true story of going to the dentist. So now here's my movie,
The dentist.
Wishmaster. Um, but like when it just comes up and says like, oh, this is a true story, it's not even like we changed the names. Like I think even like Fargo says like we changed the names to protect the dead or et
Hmm.
cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
They're just like, no, no, Beverly Sutphin exists. And she is played by at least Kathleen Turner and also Suzanne Summers. We don't get to see the the fruit of that bear, but
That would have been funny if they just did like a little clip
yeah.
of that movie.
So we've got this Fargo opening, and then we're introduced to this family. We've got Beverly, who I'd mentioned, her husband Eugene, who's like a pretty like, ah, shucks, what's going on?
Goofy fucking dentist that's just kind of living his life. His wife's taking
Yeah.
care of him. He's like, this is great.
Yeah. And her two children, played by Ricky Lake and Matthew Lillard, Misty, and what the fuck's his
Chip.
name? Chip. I couldn't want to say Chad,
Mm,
but yes,
yeah.
Chip. Um, so basically what's been going on in this neighborhood is that someone like a serial killer has been clipping out, like those like newspaper or sorry,
Mm,
magazine cutout letters like to make
yeah.
like threat, messages to people. So some fucking bitch named Dottie Hinkle down the street has been getting these threatening notes. I love when they open it up and it's just like, fuck you, pussy face.
Yeah.
And the detectives are like, I feel like even from the beginning of the movie, the detectives are like, we
It,
see through your shit. I think it's
yeah,
her.
like she's too perfect, sunshines and rainbows. Like no one's buying that.
Do you think she has killed before?
Okay, I thought about that. I would say no, only because unless she changed her strategy completely, she doesn't seem to be thinking too far ahead. So, I mean, this movie is what, over three days, 4 days, like when the murders are happening. So I can't imagine she'd been racking up bodies this whole time. I think she just finally snapped.
She just seems like very, almost like she was waiting for the moment to kill somebody. She's like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
at some point. I just need the right. Maybe she
Like,
was like, I need the right justification, and she never got that. So she's like, never mind. I'm gonna start fucking killing people.
okay, you want to know how I know she hasn't killed before? Not to get too far ahead in the plot. So she was reading all the books and like obsessing over it a bit, which still doesn't, indicate that she hadn't killed before. It's the way that she fucks her husband that shows that that was like this was new because he's even like, what has gotten into you? And she's like, fucking murder.
Yeah.
So I think she's like really feeling that high. Like she's been thinking about this, fantasizing about it for a long time. And then she was like, I'm gonna fuck real hard tonight.
I thought you were gonna say the husband's like, "What's gotten into you?" And she's gonna be like, "You in a fucking minute, get the fuck over here."
That would have been a good one too.
We're also introduced to some of our side characters. Chip has a girlfriend named Birdie,
Hmm.
who probably has the least to do in this
Yeah.
movie, other than just like having that like kind of bowl haircut.
Yeah. Terrible haircut.
I know, nothing, not to knock anyone for their looks, but I thought this was an interesting choice. But I guess 90s appropriate.
It's rough. But yeah,
Yeah.
that bull haircut was going around.
You've got his friend Scotty,
Hmm.
um, Andy Barclay from Child's Play 3, again with the cargo pants.
Little perv.
A little bit of a perv. I mean, as much as like a teenager in high school would be.
Yes, but like I mean, how many friends did you have that were just like carrying their nudie magazines around with them in the car, on the bed while watching movies, like with your girlfriend around too? Like he just brings them wherever he goes.
I'm not going to say zero. I'm not going to commit to that, but it'll take me a second to rack my brain and think about it. Also, the mom is not happy that he does not wear a seatbelt. We
Oh, yeah.
put a pin in that. Remember that for later. Um, and then there's also this boy that Misty has been like seeing, but it seems to be kind of only one way.
Carl.
With Carl, yeah.
Mhm.
We do learn pretty quickly that, and I like that they just really get all this out in the open. That Beverly is the one, of course, making those messages and
Yeah.
then calling Dottie to threaten her. It's just
Hmm.
it's just the joy that you see on her
Oh.
face that she gets when she calls and she's like, "Hey, pussy cocksucker."
She's having the best time. Like the way that she like wiggles up on the bed and picks up the phone and is like just like giggling to herself while she's dialing. Like she's living her best life, harassing
What
this woman.
It's like, what's your address? 212 Pussy Road.
Yeah.
and, and poor, actually, I was about to say poor Dottie, but no,
Mm-mm.
no, no, no.
We're not Team
But
Dottie.
Dottie Hinkle, fucking Dottie Hinkle, um, is just not just is just so upset by this. And it's just I can't help but just laugh at this.
Yeah.
Again, we almost feel bad for her, but then you have this flashback of again, I mean, do you call it a petty grievance? I don't think so.
Mm.
But you ever have like a spot that's like clearly yours in the parking lot? You're about to take this spot, and some asshole just zooms right in and takes it and is just a fucking dick.
Oh, yeah. So I have worked in retail spaces for a very long time. And the amount of times that I've had this happen to me, countless. People have no shame. And it makes me angrier. I have taken revenge against someone who's done this to me before. Not with murder,
Mm,
but I have.
just the threatening phone calls and the
Yeah,
serial
it's
killer
just
messages.
just sending them, yeah, just, casual mail.
Love that. So does she deserve it? No. But honestly, what's wrong with a little harmless fun?
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty rough for Dottie, but I do think I do think it's pretty funny.
Yeah. So Beverly goes off to a PTA meeting at the high school where Chip goes to and meets with her math teacher,
Hmm.
Mr. Stubbins, who's like, we're introduced to him, like already knowing he's a dick. One, he's chewing gum, Beverly, by the way,
Oh,
also hates
yeah.
people chewing gum.
She The audacity of her having someone spit out their gum like into a napkin in her home is that's so weird.
Yeah. And Mr. Stubbins is like telling some other parent, like, oh, yeah, hey, your son's just not college material. What can you do? He's just
Yeah.
fucking dumb. Get out of here. So something I can relate to at least a little bit is when she sits down with Mr. Stubbins, the math teacher, and he goes like, "Hey, there's an issue with your son. He has a very unhealthy obsession with horror films." And apparently enough that like, he thinks it's like absolutely going to be an issue. Like he asks like, does he kill small animals?
Hmm.
Because I've seen that Rob Zombie Halloween. That's how you know someone's gonna be a Michael Myers is if they're killing little rabbits and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
Telltale sign.
And so he just sends her off. And I
He
don't know
was
what
very inappropriate. Like the comments that he makes and the questions that he asks, I feel like are very inappropriate.
absolutely.
I'd be furious.
Yes, and she was.
Yeah.
But I like how she's like, all right, this honestly seems as good a time as any. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill this motherfucker.
Right
And
now.
and again, what I love about this is she has no remorse, which is great.
Yeah. I love the lack of remorse.
You'll never get that this whole movie.
Yeah. Even when like you'd think she would act it up, like when they're like, "Oh my God, so and so got murdered," she's like, "Well, should have lost."
She doesn't even pretend to care.
No.
She doesn't need to get
Hmm.
off scot-free on this one, right?
Hmm.
And just runs him over. She's lucky that there was only one witness.
Yeah.
Broad
Like
daylight. There's other cars in the parking lot.
other parents, like in and out of there, probably, I would
Yeah,
think.
right?
Yeah.
Other PTA meetings probably going
Hmm.
on. It's
Hmm.
weird. Is it weird to have a PTA meeting? I don't know. With just like a teacher that teaches just one subject?
I guess you would bounce from probably from teacher to teacher,
I
like
guess
in that
so.
sense. Like if it's high school, like you'd meet, like you do like a cycle through each classroom. Because I haven't gotten that far yet. Like it's only been one teacher, but you do meet one on one with them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we have our first kill, which is Stubbins. I'm not counting that fly at the beginning. Um,
No,
any thoughts on this one?
only that I do love that she just has no care in the world, like doesn't even look to see if there's any witnesses. Like she's not concerned about being caught. I do like that the gum falls out of his mouth
Yep.
when he dies. That's
Made
pretty fun.
made a note of that.
Yeah, I do enjoy the gum drop with all the blood. Um, but yeah, I mean, he had it coming. He was just
Yeah, I mean
I
that's,
side with her.
it sucks to suck, dude.
Hmm.
So she does her business, just fucking kills him, and keeps on about her day. Now, you like I said, you've got that one witness, but I guess she smokes a lot of weed, so
Hmm. Maybe not so
unreliable.
reliable. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I've been really high before, and I don't think I would like
You could
misinterpret
identify
a
a
murder.
car running over someone if you
Yeah.
were, yeah, absolutely.
So she goes home. She goes to Chip's room, where Scotty and Bertie are. She sends them off. They're watching some horror movie.
Hmm. Very gory.
You think she's gonna have this like heart to heart with him, but she's
She
like,
does for a
nope.
moment. She does for a moment.
Well, she's like, hey, I love you. Yeah,
Mhm.
Mr. Stubbins had some shit to say. And Chip's like, well, fuck Mr. Stubbins. He's a fucking asshole. He's a creep. And then
Yeah.
she's like, was. And she doesn't say that, but she's like, I love you, son. Here, let's sit down, rewind it. I want to watch that dude's heart get ripped out again. So
Been there.
I love that. I know. I was like, see, I could just imagine just like you and your kid, right? Just sitting there being like, hey, let's.
It's happened before where he's like, "Whoa, can we rewind that real quick?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, we can."
Hell yeah. So during dinner that evening, the family learns the news that Mr. Stubbins is dead. And again, there's only one eyewitness, and she identifies a blue car, which is very similar to
A
Beverly's.
blue station wagon, she says. Very
Yeah.
similar, like the same.
This does not worry Beverly in the slightest.
No.
If anything, she gets just super turned on by murder, gets real horny for murder,
Yeah.
and has very loud comic sex with her husband upstairs. Love that.
Love the kids like hearing it and being like looking like off to the side through the wall, like, ew.
Yeah. Um, she's also a bird enthusiast, which I love.
Yes.
And I think she is a bird enthusiast, but you open her
Yeah.
bird book and you see it's just like photos of like Charles Manson and fucking
Yeah.
Ted Bundy and whoever. Like, so clearly she's already had a fascination with serial killers.
Yes. And I love the fact that the husband apparently is so disinterested in her interests that he has never looked through this bird book because he would have found all of these very obvious hints. But she actually does have a passion for watching the birds.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of both. Twee, 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 or what's she
Yeah.
getting? So even without the murder, she has no need to hide that even she's like a little kooky. Not because she likes
Mhm.
birds, but it was that twee 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 part
Yeah.
when she's like talking to the detectives and shit.
They're like, what?
But again, she really likes birds and had a plan to watch birds with her husband that weekend. But then, lo and behold, her husband, the dentist, has to get called into
Mhm.
work because some asshole can't take care of his fucking teeth.
Calls him at home.
Yeah,
But
that's why I was like,
imagine
what?
how weird that would be to call your dentist at
Like,
their
what
home.
small town is this? Like, maybe he's the only dentist? Like, I think
It
this is
doesn't,
like Baltimore area because that's also where John Waters is
yeah.
from.
It doesn't look like a small town. Like it's hard, I mean, hard to tell, but it looks big enough that you wouldn't call your dentist directly at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
making it coming on a fucking Saturday.
Yeah, that sucks.
Also, to make matters worse, fucking Misty, who we know has been super into this dude Carl, which, by the way, um, two red flags. One is that when we meet him at first, he's
Mhm.
like, no, 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 oh, just friends.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, you need to know the fucking, you know, what you're sewing up here because
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here, man. You can't play dumb. And then also he fucking makes fun of that Pee Wee Herman doll still in the box.
Oh yeah, he totally does. What a dick.
Yeah, fuck. If you don't like Pee Wee Herman, get fucked.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of red flags there.
So he ditches her and blows her off, and Misty just happens to say, like, I just want him fucking dead. To
Ugh.
which, Oh, don't say that around Serial Mom, who's now got a taste for
Yeah.
it. Well, she's not Serial Mom yet,
Yeah, she will
technically.
be soon.
She will be soon. Carl will make her Serial Mom.
Hmm.
Um, but let's see. The detectives arrive to talk about Mr. Subbins, and they're like, "Hey, by the way, the only parent with a blue station wagon that was there that whole day was you."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Maybe, I don't
Yeah.
know."
At this
Not even
point,
trying to hide it.
the detectives are like, yeah, it's definitely her.
Oh, I just like how early on everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it's very clearly her." No one's
Yeah.
second guessing any of this. There is no red herring. There's no
No.
one else doing this.
They just need like concrete proof in order to arrest her, but they know it's her.
And I think after killing Mr. Stubbins, like she's already getting kind of a list together in her head of like,
Yeah.
who am I gonna fucking kill next? Because this feels pretty good and
Yeah.
the orgasms are great and I just want to keep going. So she's like, Carl, yep, absolutely. Next time I see him, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah.
And also, speaking of my fucking shitty ass neighbors, there's a bitch across the street, fucking Rosemary Ackerman
Oh
or
man.
Ackman or whatever the fuck her name is, who is not recycling at all.
Oh, not recycling, but also getting her trash like all over the fucking ground too. Who pours out their trash like that?
It's ridiculous. So like
Yeah.
I get why the two garbage men she talks to outside are like, fuck this bitch. Oh, I want to kill her.
I, what did, she says maybe someone will in like in the name of the environment or something.
Yeah. Like she's fucking like Captain Planet.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah.
best friends with these trash guys. I love that because she properly recycles and like she's like separating them and rinsing them. I don't separate them, but I do rinse them and I take off all the labels and everything and I separate the caps and all of it.
Good for
So
you.
maybe
Love
I'll have
that.
some recycling men friends if anything ever happens.
So okay, so she's already on to her next target. Um Again, love the interaction with her and the garbage men. She goes over to talk to Rosemary, and
Mhm.
Dottie's there. So she's like,
Uh-oh.
let me, again, not even hiding anything. She's like, let me just fuck with Dottie a little bit,
Yeah, just stir up some shit.
and just gives away that like it's been her
Hmm.
calling her, and you're just like, who's gonna fucking believe you, you
Yeah.
cocksucker? Oh my gosh. So they need. It's all pretty convoluted at this point, and we just
Yeah.
need to get from one scene to another. But
Hmm.
long story short, Rosemary and Beverly go to the flea market
Hmm.
to replace a figurine that Beverly broke on purpose.
The
I,
Fabergé egg.
yeah, I guess to separate them both. I don't
Yeah.
know. And then to go to the swap meet that also Misty works at and is
Hmm.
real excited about trying to sell that Pee Wee Herman doll still in the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd buy
I would too.
it.
Um, and then like I said, she goes and first thing she sees fucking Carl walking around with some other fucking woman.
God damn it, Carl.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. She grabs a fireplace poker and she's like, I got this. Again, just in public, does not even care.
Walking with the weapon, just
Yeah,
in front of everybody.
just like not even like she's walking like she's about to go swing it at somebody. Like she's like just giving her like sly like looks back and forth, just following him in, just kind of like I don't know what you would call that, but when you're just like,
Yeah,
you
like just
know,
ready to like if you're holding
waving it
the
around.
motion you did is like holding a bat, like when you're like smacking it like on your hand, like that type
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
Follows him into the bathroom and just fucking stabs him right through the back while he's at the urinal
Mm.
with that thing and
Yeah.
pulls out like I don't know, like a piece of like liver or something.
Yeah, she gets some organ.
And she just kind of wiggles to try and get
And
off.
she's
Is
like, ew.
yeah. So Carl's dead. So now officially, hey Natalie, she's become a serial mom.
She's serial mom.
100%. It's like, like finally when Spider-Man becomes Spider-Man, and you're like,
Hmm.
yeah, kind of situation. She's officially serial mom.
Yep.
Um,
And don't forget about our perv in the bathroom.
We've got a perv in the bathroom. His name's Marvin Pickles.
Could you not be like, could you be anything else if your last name is Pickles?
I and just the first name Marvin too, just Marvin Pickles just sounds like you look like a guy who's up to some shit in a public bathroom.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. He's like just really into writing shit on writing pervy shit on the inside of bathroom stalls.
Hmm.
I've never done that before. Have you? Like just written
No.
anything in
No,
a
I've
bathroom
never.
stall?
I've crossed out things. So
Good.
there've like been like things either in bathrooms about like other like girls in high school and stuff like that. Or like someone's phone number. I've marked out things like that on the
Good for
bathroom stall.
you.
Yeah,
I
I
love
because
that.
yeah, I think that's such a fucked up thing to do. So I have definitely crossed out things on bathroom stalls, but I've never written anything like yucky. And then he also has a glory hole there.
Yeah, why is there a glory hole in the
At
swap
the yeah,
meet
like you can
bathroom?
patch that up.
Yeah, it's looking for some good deals and some good dick.
Okay, you may not know the answer to this, and this is kind of it's on topic but off topic. How does one even make one of those? Because those stalls, they're like, aren't they like steel? They're like metal?
I don't know. No, no, I mean, well, they do have like aluminum ones, but then there's also like ones that are like, yeah, it's not like a plastic. I don't know what it is, but I would assume like with like a drill and some time and some patience, I think you could eventually get it to like a one size fits all situation,
A one size fits all.
right? Because I don't know if they're walking around with like measuring like like all right, well, what is the average? Like, is he just doing
Well,
it for himself, or are you looking at like what's your average circumference for a dick, and then
well,
go a little bigger?
I wasn't even going into the measurements. I just the pure like how do you get through that solid material? But now I am thinking about it. I'm like, you couldn't make it too wide because then it gets rid of the like the anonymous factor if you can see too much through the stall. Like you want
Yeah,
to see just dick, right? So it seems like it'd be very complex. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think so. I think it's just drilling a hole. So, I mean, I don't know. It depends. Like I was thinking of like Scream 2, like Ghostface can just shove a knife right through there and then into someone's skull.
Which also seems wild, but we've been down this road before.
Yeah.
Just something
That
for everyone to think about.
Yeah, and that's why like, use the urinal when you can, just because stalls, one, I'm claustrophobic, and two, who knows if someone's gonna be sticking dicks and knives and or writing inappropriate things, that'll make me upset. It's just too
Could be
much.
all of it.
I'm just here to just find some good deals and find some good stuff, some slightly used, you know. And she comes out, she gets some bowls on the way and goes to Tracy. She's like, I
Hmm.
made a killing.
Yeah. I love
Really
that.
good.
She's having a great time.
And again, just not hiding anything. That the bloody like fireplace poker she takes with her and just like sets down. Like when she sits down, she's like puts it right next to her.
Didn't rinse it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Has blood on her shoes.
Yeah.
Rosemary's just like,
Pieces of Carl.
yeah. What's going on? And she's just like, oh yeah, yeah, I don't know. Ah, shucks. What can you do? Um, at home, the husband is so the detectives went and visited the husband who was at work. I was
Hmm.
thinking not only did the I feel I don't so I feel bad for the dentist, right? But he's making money off this. I feel bad for the receptionist who had to come in also on a Saturday to keep the place open. I don't
Yeah.
know if she was working normally or maybe it was just the dental hygienists that work on Saturdays. I don't know.
It seemed
But
like he wasn't supposed to be working at all. And so she would have had to have come in. But generally, you're supposed to have another person with you if you're doing any type of like procedures like that. So he would have to have
we
one of his
talked
hygienists, yes, or even the front desk person, but it should I think they should technically be a hygienist.
we learned this during our episode on the dentist. I think
Yeah,
you
go listen to
educated me on
that if
that.
you're interested in dental horror.
Yeah, so just pause that, go listen to the dentist, and then you can come right back here.
Perfect.
3, 2, One ghost. Hey everybody, welcome back. So the detectives go talk to the husband. They're like, "Yeah, dude, we're pretty sure your wife is a psychotic serial killer." Um, and he's just like, "No, no, that can't be." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
He goes home, starts looking through her things, finds like the Ted Bundy tapes and the. And
All the things.
he's like, I like how he doesn't, he's not afraid of her.
Yeah.
He's not, he's just like, oh, maybe your mother's got some stuff to work through.
Maybe
We'll we'll
she's
we'll see.
a little off, but yeah, he doesn't seem afraid of her. I think he's pretty convinced that she wouldn't kill him or any or the kids. But smart for the detectives to go and talk to him by himself, so he's not
Yeah.
like influenced by her.
And Misty is immediately like, oh fuck, I think my mom killed Carl.
Yeah,
So
oh yeah.
you got your wish came true, right, babe? It's, she's like, I didn't want him dead. And I'm like, well, you did say
She
it.
did say it.
Yeah,
She did
don't.
say it.
I would be like, hey, nobody likes a fibber. Like, that's something that would be on my kill list.
I I think it's really important, especially because we do talk about supernatural things as well as, serial killers and all that through all these movies. Just a general rule of thumb, good to not say that you want someone dead because you never know who's listening. And it could be like a ghost, it could be
Yeah.
a book, it could be some fucking enchanted object that's about to grant your wish. Like, just don't wish that people were dead, not even like just by yourself. Don't do it. You never know what or who is listening.
Unless you really want them dead.
Unless you really want them dead. Yeah, then
Yeah.
maybe.
So Misty goes to Chip, who's working at the video store, to tell him about this. Loved the cardboard standout of Death Becomes Her.
Oh, I noticed that right away. It made me so happy.
Yeah, love it. Um, Rosemary, who also saw the bloody ass fireplace poker, goes right to the detectives
Smart.
and's like, "Yeah, I think it's her killing people. She was covered in blood, walking back from that bathroom where that dude was
Hmm.
dead." Um, so that night at dinner, just the whole family is suspicious.
I love I This dinner is probably, I think, some of the most fun acting from the rest of the family.
Yeah, I forget where maybe this is where you had that cut. Maybe it was later. Um, there was some I forget what it cuts to, but like or it cuts from, but like it's a shot of her like with the meatloaf.
It cuts from when she wants to rewatch the scene where the heart is removed in the movie.
Oh,
So
so it
they're
was
like
earlier, a
close
little
up on
earlier.
that. Yeah, and then it goes to her meatloaf because that was the dinner before. This one looks more like a casserole because she's got one of those like old school glass dishes that you could put the basket around after you're done baking.
Mm.
Hmm.
So Chip casually mentions that Scotty thinks she's the killer. To which she just goes, "Well, you have to excuse me then, real quick." Gets up, just walks out of the house, starts her car, and drives off.
And it's this, I think that this is a good example. I wanted to put this scene aside because I think the comedy in this particular scene is really good. It really hits from the moment that they sit and say grace and they're all like looking at her while she's like has her head bowed and her eyes closed. And then the casual comment about Scotty thinking that she's the killer, the sound of her pulling out of the driveway and them just all kind of looking at each other like, what the fuck do we do? She just left the table. I think she's gonna go kill Scotty. It all works well.
And this is less than halfway through the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I really love about this movie is that it just fucking
Nonstop.
it ramps up and just stays there.
It really does. Yeah.
I love it through the entire end of the movie. Like I was thinking
Hmm.
the last act was about to slow it down a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's pretty fun, especially on a
It
second
is.
watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Now, the rest of the family all gets in the car in another car to go follow her.
Hmm.
And then you also have the detectives that were staking out the place outside. They go follow them, and everyone's going to Scotty's, thinking
Yeah.
that they're going to intervene and stop Beverly.
Hmm.
Beverly's like, guys, y'all, Scotty's on my list,
Yep.
100%,
Hmm.
but I'll get there. Don't worry. I need to stop by these fuckers that made my husband and that poor fucking woman come in on a Saturday
Hmm.
when I just wanted to watch some birds.
Revenge.
And yeah, and kills the both of them. I thought that was fun too. I think she uses what the scissors
Yeah.
that she got from Rosemary from earlier.
Yeah. And I love the attention to them just tearing apart those little rotisserie chickens
Hmm.
and her thinking about the birds. So now she's got even like another reason that she wants to kill them because of her love for birds. So that's pretty fun.
I guess you don't see her eating bird in the
Yeah, she
movie,
only
huh?
makes red meat.
Yeah. And like I said, everybody is at Scotty's place.
Hmm.
Um, but Scotty's doing just fine. He's just cartoonishly just leaping off his bed masturbating.
Yeah, I thought that was so funny. Like I don't have a dick. But I can't imagine anyone just going with that like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the ferocity of it. Like he's like
Yeah.
his whole body is moving. He's
Yeah,
going.
it's a full body situation,
It absolutely is.
100%. So they burst in, thinking that, well, thinking that he's like dying, but no, he's just screaming in just masturbatory passion, if that's such a thing.
Oh,
Um,
for Scotty, yeah.
for Scotty, yeah. So then they're like, oh, maybe she just went to the store. Maybe
She
she
said
didn't kill. She
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 left a
didn't kill
note.
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, she left a note. She says we should have just believed her, huh? So
Yeah.
let's head home, children. The detectives are like, yeah, we're not gonna believe that. Just too fast here.
Yeah.
Um, the next morning, though, on the way to church, because they're still just going about their day, even though like there's
Uh-huh.
like rows of fucking police outside
God,
the
it was
house,
like 10 cop cars led with the detectives.
maybe even more than that. That's why I was like, is like how small is this town where you've got well, actually, not be like one dentist, but hundreds of police.
Yeah, I mean it's a big deal. She's going around just killing people.
So they're off to church, and then they hear in the on the radio that that couple is dead, and
She-
and the prime suspect is Beverly.
Yeah, it's very clear.
Should have taken better care of their teeth.
Yeah, she's like, should have lost.
Shouldn't have eaten so many sweets.
Hmm.
And then everyone's like, "Oh my God, mother!"
You're
And
like, she fucking did it.
but then they're like, let's just go to church. Let's
Yeah,
just
I would have been like,
go about our day."
we need to turn around and go home. I can't deal with public scrutiny right now.
100%. Because like they go and everyone's like, on fucking eggshells or pins and needles or whatever,
Hmm.
just super nervous because they're like, this lady has been accused of killing four people now
Hmm.
and is just gonna walk right in and act like nothing's happening.
Wild.
Yeah. And then all the police, I think they confirm like, oh yeah, no, we found, it's a match with the fingerprints
Hmm.
from the bird book and on the fireplace poker. So like, go, I think they say like, go book the bitch or
Yeah.
something. Um, so then you have all these police come into the church and yeah, I mean, it works because she's like, I'm just gonna sneeze on this baby real hard, and that's gonna cause enough commotion and chaos.
So I had a question about this. Do we
Uh-huh.
think, like, because clearly, like, snot comes out of her.
Yeah.
Do we think that she actually sneezed or she, like, hucked a loogie at that baby?
I think she hawked a loot. Like, I've not sneezed and like that all come out necessarily, but maybe.
Like it seems like she just made a sneezing sound, but just like spit on that baby, which
Yeah.
I think is even funnier.
And I love that she's like, of all the things she can do to cause a commotion, she's like, I'm just gonna spit on this fucking fuck this baby in front of me. I'm just gonna
Yeah, it's
spit on
pretty
you.
good.
Everyone's gonna panic. She escapes. And then this is again, you get this other shift where not only is her family starting to be kind of just on board with this, but Chip and Bertie are like, hey, we just stole Scotty's car.
Yes.
Let's get you the fuck out of here. You know,
Hmm.
and he's like, so we're now the getaway driver for a serial killer.
Yep.
Um, but then of course, you know, Chip's like, yeah, but I also have to work my shift at the video store. So we're actually just gonna head over to the video store if that's okay. Can't just call out, you know.
I thought he was just using that as a place to hide her because he knew there was a like secret wall.
Well, there was, and I don't know why there is.
Yeah.
But I thought he was like, oh, but I also have to work today. Because he does,
Yeah,
right? Because
that's
he
true.
he still opens up shop, and that's
Yeah,
when
he does.
that woman, Miss Jensen, comes in, who is a ooh, that doesn't age well. She's a very big Bill Cosby fan.
Oh yeah. Ghost Dad.
I love Bill Cosby pictures, and you're just like,
You're like,
ooh,
oh.
uh-oh, he is way worse than Serial Mom.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, is Miss Jensen like, well, of course, Beverly overhears this interaction, her returning her video and getting Annie on VHS, and her not rewinding her tapes. Now, I remember we're a
Be
certain
kind,
age,
rewind.
right? And I get that maybe it was more just the that Jensen woman saying like, well, you're the son of a psychopath. Maybe that set her off.
It was the rewinding.
But she pays the extra dollar. I feel like that's an even trade. Like I get it,
Okay,
rewind because that is the kind thing to do. That's why the phrase is what it is. But hey, it's not like she said, "No, I'm not paying you the fucking dollar. Rewind it yourself." I think that'd be a different story.
that is while that is true, and I know that this is different because of the dollar fee. I think you could compare this to returning your shopping cart because for every shopping cart that is not returned, an employee has to go and run around and collect these carts. It takes time out of their day. It costs them money because of the time. Now, the video store is taking money for the non-returned videos, but I will tell you right now, my family, we had one of those, damn, that's to age myself. You remember those machines that just rewound tapes? Like
Yeah.
we that they have at the video store? We had one of those. Like we were in such good standing with that video store. Everything was returned on time. Everything was fucking rewound. Like we were good. So I think that's the same as not returning your shopping cart. Like it shows that you're kind of a shitty person,
Um,
dollar fee or not.
I watched this. I don't know how it got its way into my feed, but there's this social media page called Cartnarks. Are you familiar with this?
No. Oh God, sounds dangerous.
You should check it out. It's this dude who I'm like, I don't know how this dude's still alive. Um, but he will just walk up to random people in random parking lots
Oh
and go
no.
like billy billy bloop 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 cart narcs. Hey, lazy bones. What the fuck you doing?
What?
And he has like these big like magnet stickers that say like I'm lazy, I don't put my card away. And he'll stick it on people's cars.
Wow.
Dude,
Just
so
for fun, he does this?
oh,
He's
it's
gonna get his
often
ass kicked.
well, I think he says he does it for justice if he asks this
Wow.
person. But like
Wow.
no, because it's always kind of the same thing where someone gets out and it's like someone like this big dude that's just like I'm gonna fucking kill you and chases him through this.
Oh my
And
God.
he's tempting fate. I don't know how that dude's still alive, but there was one time where every once in a while where he comes up, he's like, Cart narcs, you're lazy. Hey, come on. It's right over there. Why'd you put your cart over there? And someone goes, all right, you got me. All right, hey, I appreciate you keeping me accountable and like puts their cart away and then
Aw, that's
yeah.
good.
But 99.9% of the time, it's people like ready to kill him. And it's
Oh,
so
I bet. Like they they're probably even more aggressive because they just got caught doing something that they know is fucking an asshole move.
And that's the thing where I'm just like, y'all still did the asshole thing by not putting your
Hmm.
fucking carts away. And but I'll say, hey, I I'm pretty good about my carts, especially after seeing cart narcs. I am fucking great about it. So, yeah. So I was thinking about that. So Beverly, where was I? Beverly, who is hiding at this video store and overhears this exchange between Chip and this Miss Jensen woman getting her Annie tapes, is like, I'm on the run from police. I'm accused of murdering four people, but I cannot let it go.
She
That
can't
this
let it slide. Mm-mm.
follows Miss Jensen home somehow,
Hmm.
and then of course proceeds to murder her. With Tomorrow playing, in the on the video screen.
Hmm.
She uses like a piece of meat that's
Yeah.
on a whole hunkin' piece of meat that's in the kitchen. She's about to use the knife and she's like, "Oh, be more fun. Let me just beat her to death with this piece of meat and give pieces to the dog who's there." I was worried she was going to kill the dog, but I'm like, "Oh, the dog did nothing wrong."
No, I actually really like the way that the whole thing plays out with the dog. Well, one,
Mhm.
because this woman is like, lick my toes, get them nice and wet to the dog. And I was like, what the fuck?
My dogs will lick my toes sometimes, but I do not
You don't
encourage
like
it.
request them to like get them like just soaking wet.
And I move my feet immediately and say, "Hey, weirdos, stop it."
Exactly, exactly. You're like, please don't lick my toes.
Yeah,
But it's fun because the dog is kind of barking at Serial Mom, and so she like decides to just befriend him. Like she's just like giving him belly rubs for a minute there
I love
while,
that.
that to just basically be like, I'm chill, it's fine, everything's good. And then she gives him a little treat after she kills that woman who was just trying to get her dog to do freaky shit with her toes.
So we have one witness here. It's not the dog,
Mm,
and it's Scotty, who
Scotty.
somehow, without having his car, which was stolen by his friend Chip,
Hmm.
um, manages to find her at this other random woman's house. Don't
Hmm.
know how. Is able to witness this, and of course Beverly sees that he witnesses this, so she's
Oh,
like, "I gotta fucking kill Scotty." Um,
he was already
Meanwhile,
on the list. He wasn't gonna last much longer anyway.
oh yeah, Chip and Birdie know the address of this woman because you
Hmm.
usually have to put that information when you're checking, you know, when you have some sort of video store account generally,
Hmm.
and they follow her. Of course, see that Miss Jensen's dead. I don't know how, unless Scotty has a spare key, is able to get his car back and then drive
Mm.
off, running away from Beverly. But whatever.
Well, how did they steal the car in the first place? Maybe Scotty's one of those idiots that keeps his key like on the what do you call that? The thing that blocks the sun, the visor.
Yeah.
Like maybe he just keeps his key there, so Matthew Lillard just did the same.
I thought that was only like truckers that did that because I only see that in horror movies when it's like some big truck where
Yeah.
like a moving truck that has keys like
And
in
they
the
always
top.
fall down. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so Scotty drives off. Beverly hijacks a van, tells them to get the fuck out, and then chases after them. And then Chip and everyone's keeping track here, right? So Chip and Birdie try to follow. They get intercepted by Eugene and Misty, who are like,
Mhm.
"Get in the car, let's go." And then we have our like next set piece, which is I think it's called like the Jackhammer or something. It's this metal club that's like having this metal show
Yeah.
going on in the
Yeah.
middle of a Sunday. Um, Fucking love the metal community, Natalie. Um, because I loved the bouncer is like, "Oh fuck, you're Serial Mom.
He's like,
Come
get
on
on
in,
in here.
get
Yeah.
on in here."
And she
Scotty's,
loves it. She's like, oh my gosh, these people love me.
I know. I love all the encouragement she gets here.
Hmm.
But yeah, she follows, and I don't know why Scotty goes there. in
Mhm.
particular, but he's like, maybe this is the last place that a suburban mom would be. I don't know.
Yeah, and maybe it just crowded, so he's thinking she wouldn't kill him in front of a bunch of people or he could hide in the crowd. I really like this band too.
He clearly has not been following Serial Mom and her exploits because she does not give a fuck.
Mm-mm. No, she
Ma-
gives no fucks.
Watch me make this more and more public every time and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't care.
This is a pretty fun one. So she chases him through. Yeah, the band's great.
Yeah.
I
They're
think
a real
even
band,
really?
but that's not their name. Like, we did a little research. They're called 7 Year Bitch, which is a fun name.
Yeah, that's fun.
But they're like it's like angry, rageful, feminist punk rock. It's not bad. And their top track is Dead Man Can't Rape.
Hell yeah.
So they're intense, but they're fun. So I was trying to find them and I was like, is this a real band? So I looked them up by because they're called Camel Toes
Uh-huh.
in the movie, but that's not their actual name, but they are a real band.
I wonder, I don't know if that was the song they were playing.
No, they
Um,
were playing their second highest played song. I don't remember what it was called.
but I noticed because just watching on the subtitles, it did have like a line while she's chasing after Scotty, where she's singing about justifiable homicide, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder if this is what they thought, like just not wearing your seatbelt and then witnessing me murder someone else. But apparently it is justifiable enough because she is able to cut some rope, drop some like lighting fixtures like on the stage, like on him, and
Yeah.
then fucking takes was it like hairspray or
Yeah.
something um with a lighter and just fucking
Oof.
this is a child, Natalie, just lights him on fire. Her friend's best friend just sets him on fire. He's running back and forth across the stage, falls over in flames. The band is like just like I think pouring alcohol on him.
She 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 takes a sip of the like I think it looks like vodka maybe, like whatever clear liquor it is, and then spits it out at him while he's on fire so it like makes the flame rise again.
And everybody is just
I
loving
love
this.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's loving it in the crowd. Um, Everybody else shows up and they see Scotty's dead as fuck on the stage. The band's still going. She's like, "Well, I've got some time. I'm just gonna hop back into the crowd and just enjoy this show."
Yeah. Yeah. She's having a great time.
I like this. Like the husband comes in and she just waves. She's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is fun. I'm bopping. Mom's a
Yeah.
living."
Yeah, she's having a great time.
Um, and then proceeds to get arrested
Hmm.
from the
And
detective
I
sniffing that comes in.
I love her face when she gets arrested. Like, oh, what? What? Like she's looking so like me? Why?
Oh my gosh. And then you've just got the whole crowd just chanting, "Cereal mom, cereal mom, cereal mom." Like I I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really fun.
So, Natalie, that's the end of our second act.
Hmm.
This whole third act is this whole just 5 months later trial situation.
Bonkers.
Probably the only timestamp in a movie that had timestamps all the way through for some reason, just telling me like,
Such weird timestamps. So this takes place in the span of days like over my birthday, which
oh,
I'm
there you go.
surprised Vinny had never mentioned.
But it's all for no reason,
No
really. It
reason.
doesn't help anything. It doesn't help.
Mm-mm.
Certainly doesn't help me keep track of this plot any better.
Not at all.
But we do jump 5 months into the future
Mhm.
where she is poised to stand trial. Seems like the world has really fell in love with Serial Mom. Everyone seems to be on her side here.
Yeah.
And I
Which
love
is fair, because so did I.
you've got Misty outside the courtroom selling t-shirts. Um you've got I think was it one of the detectives or someone else who has a book on Serial Mom?
Oh, it's one of the paparazzi that was like
Mm,
taking all the pictures of the daughter.
right, right. I did like one of the women buying the book was like, "Can you make it out to future serial mom?"
Yeah, they're all like, haven't we all wanted to kill someone?
I love that. Let's see. Beverly's like, "I'm gonna represent myself.
Oh my gosh, she's wild.
Don't even need a lawyer."
Yeah.
And even then, like, even if she was a competent lawyer, she is far too concerned with juror number 8,
Oh man, those white fucking shoes.
who is, oh my God, it escapes me. Who plays her? Patty Hearst. That was it.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, real life, I think was she like convicted for like bank robbing or something? I forget.
Yeah, she's definitely was a convicted felon at some point.
Good for her.
hmm
Yeah. So way too concerned that Patty Hearst is wearing white shoes after Labor Day.
hmm
Um, but doesn't even
Multiple pairs of white shoes, I would like to note, because there are two different pairs of heels that she's wearing that are white. So she's really committing to wearing white heels after Labor Day.
that's a little strange, putting in
hmm
that much commitment.
Yeah.
So we get to see a number of witnesses. We get Dottie Hinkle back. We've got one of the detectives, a number of other people involved. And just for like the silliest reasons, she's able to just discredit each of them.
hmm
You know, One, like Dottie Hinkle just like keeps yelling, "Fuck you, fucking
Oh
cocksucker,"
my
and like he's
gosh.
this whole back and forth thing is so dumb and so funny.
I like that Dottie just fucking loses it. Like she's just lost it. She hates this woman so much. She didn't even fucking care. But I do think it's fun that she's managing to represent herself better than the attorney was because she's just so good at manipulating and fucking with people
Yeah.
that it's really working in her favor. Love that for her.
Um, you've got the mm, little transphobic bit here with one of the detectives, because they were like, "Oh, look, she's got all these books about serial killers, so therefore she must be a serial killer." But then she, with the help of the garbage guys who
Mhm.
wink and like give her a thumbs up, um, either plant or dig out a magazine,
Oh,
that
the chicks with dicks. Yeah.
right
Mhm.
and whatever. People are into what they're into. I get it that
Mhm.
the greater point is like, hey, see, people can just enjoy stuff to read and not,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
that
but then even if he did want to engage in having
yeah.
some fun time with a chick with a
Yeah.
dick, like that's okay too.
I'll give them a pass since you have a queer man as your writer.
And then you've got fucking Marvin Pickles coming back,
Oh my gosh.
and who they think like this is our ace in the hole. We've got this guy. I like
Yeah.
that they have to track him
I
down
like
in
that
the
you said ace in the
bathroom.
hole.
Ah, didn't even think about that.
Which hole?
Yeah, ace in the glory hole. And who's like, I forget what he was writing, where it's like something about, the jurors' panties, like in the
Yeah.
stall. Like, oh my God, this guy. Um, Fucking just a perv of pervs. And then you have this like kind of a, you know, basic instinct situation, but like
Yeah.
not even like a kind of sexy basic instinct situation where
No.
like uh you got Beverly just flashing her downstairs underneath the
hmm
table to him to distract him, and then he's this unspoken agreement that like I will continue to show you my vagina here
Yeah.
if you say that I'm innocent. And he didn't
Yeah.
say shit, which
And
he's like
he knew, like they
happily.
both were like, this is what's happening. Fantastic.
She like but like again like could just open her legs, but she has to insist on like flapping them. I don't know if that's sexier. I'm not sure.
I don't think that that would be sexier than just like showing, like just kind of revealing it. I like, and then also you can't really tell if she's wearing panties or not. I don't know if it matters, but I can think of a couple reasons why maybe her like opening her legs and closing them like more rapidly would be interesting for him, but it's pretty graphic.
Hmm. Well, it works.
It works.
because ultimately, fucking unanimous, the jury says she is innocent.
Hmm.
By the way, you also have Chip outside who's like, working out like talk show deals,
I love
uh,
it.
figuring out, selling the movie rights. And this
Hmm.
is when we learn I saw Suzanne Summers in the cast, and I was like, did I miss her? Where is Suzanne
Yeah,
Summers?
you're like, who is she playing? And then you're like, oh, she's playing herself.
I love that.
Yeah.
Shows up to play herself, to play herself, who's interested in playing Beverly.
Yeah.
Um, and just like, well, let me check out the trial just so I get the best knowledge of this. I don't know,
Hmm.
but love Suzanne Summers.
Yeah, she's great.
Didn't watch like a whole lot of Three's Company, but I definitely watched enough Step by Step.
Yeah. I think she also, I might be wrong, but I feel like she also was on Melrose Place for a little bit. I don't know if you ever
Maybe
watched that. It's a terrible fun show.
I was about to say Charlie's Angels, but that's Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Yeah, but similar,
Oh, and then Three's Company.
Well, yeah, yeah, that's what I mentioned
Oh, you said
first.
Three's Company? Sorry.
Funny enough, there was that Don Knotts reference earlier too. Like at the
Oh,
swap meet,
yeah.
the guy with like the weird facial hair was like, "Oh man, look at this Don Knotts painting. He's the best."
Yeah.
So, a couple Three's Company
Hmm.
references there. Um, yeah. So I mean, like again, it's so wild where she gets off. She's innocent, or not guilty at least.
Hmm.
Um, and still can't help herself. She's like, I could just kill another person. Not
Hmm.
only kill somebody, but kills Patty Hearst, who is in the bathroom afterwards, and like literally like helped her get away with murder.
I know.
But
That's
the
so
what
mean.
but the white shoes, she was like, I'm sorry, I just can't
She
get
can't
past
forgive
this,
it.
and I have to kill you.
Hmm.
She walks out, and then everyone like finds the body, and everyone's screaming and shit. Suzanne Summers even looks to her, and she just gives her like a little smile. Yep, that's me. I'm serial mom.
Oh, she was kidnapped, Patty Hearst.
Okay.
Hmm. Had it
Um,
backwards.
and then yeah, that's a cut to credits. That's our movie.
Yeah. That's
She just and I would just assume she just keeps on killing. Because why
yeah.
would you assume otherwise, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they could probably arrest her right then and there, but there's a lot of people in that hallway. Could have been anybody.
Could have been anybody. Probably was anybody else. Who knows?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest point against her being innocent is like, okay, well then who did it if not her?
I don't think anybody's concerned.
No,
I
they don't
think
even, yeah, they're just like, well, crack the case. She didn't do
well
it.
well because everybody knows it's her.
Yeah.
It's kind of like oh, this is a fair comparison. But it's like how kind of everybody knew O.J. Simpson killed those people.
Hmm.
But for some reasons, that jury's like, no, he didn't.
Yeah. No, he did not.
No, he did not.
Oof.
And so it does not matter. But serial mom lives to kill
Slay
another
another day.
day. Yeah, slaying. Well, I like that better. The
Yeah, of
rhyming. Thank you.
course.
Did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so. It was a pretty good recap, especially this movie is very fast paced. Lots going on.
It is very fast paced. Um, yeah, again, I think what I loved is just everybody rooting for her. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know if you caught this, but in the dentist office, there's a painting of a tooth that has a butt.
Oh, I did notice that.
Love that.
Yes. Yeah, that's so like it's like almost looks like two legs, like a little butt, but it's actually like a tooth.
Yeah, I was like, that's a sexy little tooth.
Yeah, I like that. I was like, if I was a dentist, I'd have some weird ass art like that too.
Yeah. Um, that's all I got, Natalie. That is Serial Mom.
Love it.
Now, before we get into our boo scores, of course, I am so curious to hear what the taglines are for this movie.
Okay. This movie has three taglines.
Okay.
Okay. They're all pretty good. She's fabulous. I'm sorry. She's a fabulous, loving, caring mother who happens to be a serial killer.
Yeah,
That one.
it's
Very
true.
straight to the point. Every mom wants to be wanted, but not for murder one.
I don't think she cares.
Yeah, I that one's fun. But
Yeah.
I think I like this one the best. At least she meant well,
Yeah.
which I don't know that she did.
Because, like, okay, did anyone deserve to die? Eh, I'm not gonna hard say no,
Mm-hmm.
but everyone kind of sucked who she killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do I feel like the world is like a an objectively worse place or better place or worse place because all those people are dead? No, no,
Yeah.
everyone's doing just fine.
Yeah. I mean, for as much as she did not care about those people dying, it didn't seem like anyone else was too torn up about it, other than maybe Carl.
Well, but remember, the girlfriend was like already making eyes at the detective.
Well, I meant Misty. The girlfriend didn't give a
Oh,
shit.
oh, okay. Yeah, Misty. Maybe, but she kind of gets over it pretty quick and she
Hmm.
loves getting wrapped up in this. She loves like getting her photo taken by the paparazzi, loves
Hmm.
being
Oh my gosh, I
loves the
love it.
attention. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ricky Lake's really fun in
Yeah,
this.
I think I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, boo scores.
I'm gonna make you go first.
Okay. I could. Like I said, this movie is better than I thought it was going to be.
Hmm.
I think it's a lot of fun. It is a movie that absolutely I would watch if we're on in a hotel.
Hmm.
Um, I can definitely see this being a movie I would watch definitely, more times again. I'll certainly
Hmm.
watch this, more than once for the rest of my life, probably. Um, hmm, I wonder if this is too much to show my mother. I think she might appreciate this. Like
She
it is
might
a nice,
appreciate it.
it feels like a nice Mother's Day movie.
Yeah, I think it could be a fun Mother's Day movie.
Because I think no matter what, everyone just seems to love her and understand where she's coming from.
Yeah.
So I like that. And just hey, mom's work's hard work.
Yeah, no, she has a hard job. Like she's literally running that household.
You know, yeah. I think this is a lot of fun. Obviously, the cast is great. Um, I the I mean, I guess the pacing's still pretty good. The movie doesn't make a whole lot of sense, doesn't necessarily have to,
Yeah.
but yeah, this is fun. I like it. I'm gonna give it 3.5 boost.
I had a feeling you were gonna do 3.5. I almost typed it before you said it, but I wasn't feeling that confident.
How about you?
I also liked this movie a lot more than I thought I would. Especially because like you know me, I don't like having movies like pushed like at me. Like you have to watch this, it's really good. And Vinny loves to do that. So I was pleasantly surprised. Um, I think I also feel really sad that I like missed out on this movie because I feel like I would have already watched it time and time again, like just a rewatch. I think it's very rewatchable. Kathleen Kathleen Turner's performance is so good. Like the facial expressions that she makes throughout this entire movie, you know exactly what she's thinking whenever she is just emoting with her face and not even saying anything. So I really enjoy her. And I think everybody else does a fun job of just doing that like overacting, which I am a fan of. I think it's very funny. I think the humor is very smart. Might be a little bit biased because I like how smart and dumb John Waters makes his humor at the same time. Like the jokes are stupid, but they work and they're like pure camp. So
Yeah.
this feels very campy, very fun, really good cast. I would recommend this movie really to anyone. I would just want to see what they think about it, so I would recommend it to anybody. And I would also leave it on in a hotel room. And like as I was watching it, I was having such a fun time. So happy birthday to Vinny. I'm gonna give this movie 4 boos. I really had a good time with it, and I'm definitely gonna watch it again.
Love that. Gosh. Yeah, I was really, really happy that I didn't hate this movie. I think that would have been hard.
I know for anyone who listened to our episode on the fourth kind, that was also a cousin Vinny request, and we weren't as big of fans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that movie's not very good.
yeah, it's not great. Sorry, Vin.
Mm-mm. Well, hug your moms.
They
And
might need it.
yeah, and you know what? If your mom comes home and, she's got a little blood on her shoe,
Don't ask questions.
don't ask questions.
Mm-mm.
And then tell your little friends to keep their fucking mouths closed.
Snitches get stitches.
100%. So, all right, everybody. Take care. Yeah, if you have a recommendation, throw it our way.
Yeah, we would love that.
Yeah. All right. Think if I've got anything else. All right. Well, have a good night, you pussy cocksuckers. 3, 2, 1, ghost.
Thanks for listening to our episode on Serial Mom. If you enjoyed this episode, you could subscribe to our podcast and leave us a killer review on whichever platform you choose to listen. You can find us on Instagram at 321ghostpod and give us a follow. We would love to hear your thoughts on the film. Or send us a movie request. Follow us on Letterboxd at 321ghostpod to see our boo scores on all of the movies we've covered so far. Next week, we're kicking off December by returning to our Nightmare on Elm Street series with A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Thanks again for listening, and happy birthday, Cousin Vinny. 3, 2, 1, ghost.